So, in my recent update video, Gabriel Cabello said that he would like to hear my thoughts on Shin Megami Tensei and the Persona series and what I liked and disliked about them and the differences between the two. I mentioned them before, and I personally really like both of the series. Thanks, Gabriel. I unfortunately haven't had as much experience with the Shin Megami Tensei series as much as the Persona series. With the Shin Megami Tensei series, I find it is just a lot darker. It definitely makes a lot more references to religion than Persona series. Even though the Persona series does do that too, I think the Persona series is a lot more of it's like a personal internal thing. Persona has most of the themes that Shin Megami Tensei has, except that I think it personalizes it a little bit. I guess the games, they just have different feelings to them with the same ideas in mind. Persona does feel a little bit lighter, even though it's slightly lighter. You get a different feeling because in Persona, it's all about, building relationships. An optimistic view on, not being alone, on losing your faith, dealing with the idea of suicide and death, and, coming to terms with your shadow with the help of your friends, and kind of celebrating the fact that even in such an awful world, I'm talking about both Persona 3 and 4, that even in such an awful, dark world that that we're all social creatures and we do require interactions to kind of build our identity. We need different kind of social interactions. We need friends to gather, to continue building and growing and nurturing our own identity, our own persona. With Shin Megami Tensei, I kind of feel like you get more of a feeling that you're kind of alone. It's to emphasize the vastness, I guess the vastness of the world and the vastness of the ideas that they're presenting. I know that in Shin Megami Tensei 4, you do have two companions, but I do know that, they do turn against you later, and so I think it still kind of fits. I have played Nocturne, and that's definitely the feeling that you have. You're all alone. It's mainly your demon companions, and I unfortunately don't count them, I still like thinking of them as friends, but they don't actually count because you can't have, conversations with them. It's not just that you're alone after the world changes, but the people that you have known, they've kind of, sectioned themselves off, are more focused on converting you to believe what they believe than kind of wanting to work together with you, I guess. You have the same, support demon type characters or personas in the Persona games. So in Shin Megami Tensei, you have deities in our world that are actually demons in their world, which I think is super interesting and super fun and super dark. And in Persona, you have them being accessible personas. Even though religion is a construction, that all of these deities are they kind of exist in the same space in our collective subconscious or something like that. That's all I have to say right now about the Shin Megami Tensei and the Persona series. But before I go, I would like to say thank you to Storm Pei Radis, Kuze Larry, Ashley Sweet, Elizabeth Walker, and Han Byung-hae for subscribing since the last video. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, and if you have anything that you want me to make, if you have any questions you want me to answer, I'd be happy to. I love analyzing and sharing, I love sharing my analysis of games that I really love and enjoy. But yeah, besides that, thanks so much, guys. Bye!
He has parent issues like many LGBT youth today, and many gay or even questioning gamers can find comfort in Dorian's character. And that's a really valuable feeling when you feel misunderstood in any way at all.